Hello, my name is Irma Rose. I'm in Psych 41 and I am doing a video on how neurons communicate. So here's my diagram. Here is my neuron, and of course the nucleus, the dendrite, the cell body. And this is where the action potential would take place. I'll show you a different diagram. So the two ways that neurons communicate is within the neuron or two neurons communicating with each other. Okay, so here's the resting potential. So the resting potential means that everything is like the equilibrium is there. So you see how you have there's a lot of sodium outside and there's more potassium inside. So outside it's positive, inside it's negative, and you have the graded potential because it's equilibrium. It's a resting potential, which is going to be like -50. No, I'm sorry, -70. -70. Okay, so now you have the action potential. And here's my diagram, action potential. Let's see. So first of all, you need a stimulus, which is going to be excitatory neurotransmitter that's going to create a stimulus. And once you get a stimulus, your resting potential is -70. You're going to go to the threshold, which is -55. So then the stimulus hits, you go to that threshold. Now, once that threshold goes to -55, okay, the sodium ion gate's going to open. And then when it opens, the sodium ions are coming out and then they get depolarized. Okay, so then right after that, the potassium gate, the ion gate for potassium, it opens up. So then it gets depolarized, but then with the potassium now, it's going to be repolarized. Okay, and then for a bit there, it's going to be hyperpolarized. There's going to be a lot of negative ones because it still hasn't reached that gradient, or it's going to be with equilibrium. So before that happens, there's what's called the sodium potassium pump. Okay, so that means that it helps regulate it, and the potassium pump, what it does is for every 3 sodium that go out, 2 potassium come in. So it's regulated. And then once it regulates, then it goes back to the resting potential, so it can start all over again. Now, a couple things. Right here, when this is happening, the action potential, it's in absolute refractory period, so no other neurons can fire. Now, over here on this side, is the reflective one, and it's a possibility, but it would take a lot of effort for something to happen in the refractory phase. And then, of course, when the action potential is happening, it says once action potential starts, nothing can go in. So it's like the all or nothing law. Okay, and then, of course, the summation is, before the stimulus that releases it. Okay, let's see. I think, am I done? Oh, no. Okay, 2 neurons who communicate with each other. 2 separate neurons, I want to say. Okay, so this is a chemical synapse. So the neurotransmitter is inside the vesicle, and this is going to be the presynaptic and the postsynaptic neuron. So then this neuron, it's coming out the vesicle, and it's going to go to the receptor, and then that happens, and then after that, the reuptake is going to come. It's going to get recycled. And that's it. And there's the axon terminal, presynaptic, postsynaptic. Okay, oh my gosh, the clock is ticking. I gotta go. Thank you. Bye.